What is going on? So today I'm going to be taking you guys downtown in Keene and just going for a little bit of a walk through downtown. So people who are out of state, because I get a decent amount of out of state viewers looking to move to New Hampshire, and a lot of them are interested in Keene since that's where I mainly go. So I'm going to be taking a video of the downtown. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a voiceover or kind of talk throughout it. It depends how the audio comes out in post-production video. So bear with me on that one. I'm going to try getting the best, but at least just give you guys kind of a real life walk downtown. It is a Monday morning at 9 a.m. So there's not much going on, just some breakfast spots opening, but at least it'll give you an idea of the area. So we'll get at it right now. All right, so it is the next day and I am right now editing. I just want to throw this in the beginning of the video and at the end. So for the beginning, I just wanted to say that I decided to keep this all just raw footage with me talking when I went down the streets about things in Keene and about real estate and some just local connections, all that. So I kept it in. It is kind of a slower moving video. If you want to skip around, feel free. Skip to the parts you want to look at. Feel free about that. All right, so we are walking downtown. Back here we got the Rotary. We'll go up the right side so we can see that. Down here we got, it's called Lab and Lager. Good college bar, really. You got City Tire there. Be a little business insider for this one. We got the Works up here. I might take a right down here to show you the Moynihan food co-op. And then we'll bounce back up to Main Street. I'm gonna figure out how to do all this stuff in post-production. So these walks might be pretty sped up. You might not even hear this audio. I don't know. But I'm gonna talk about a little bit of my story and how I moved to Keene. So out of high school, I grew up about 45 minutes to an hour from Keene. And after high school, just got a normal W-2 job. Was working 50, 60 hours a week. Ended up getting canned for some reasons that I didn't agree with. Were mistakes I made, but not at that time that they fired me. So anyways, that firing led to me having to find a new job, and my girlfriend at the time was working in Keene, so we decided just to move up here. This is now my 6th year in Keene. It's definitely a great little town. Up here in New England, or New Hampshire I should say, you get a bunch of tiny little towns that have zero amenities, stores, or anything like that. So a lot of times there's kind of a big hub in each county for what they're actually doing. That girl was looking at me dirty. But this is kind of the hub for Cheshire County, is Keene. There's the Moynihan Food Co-op. They just redid the whole thing, put on an addition over on the right side there. And now they have a whole sit-in kitchen, I believe. And yeah, after I moved to Keene, I was just working another normal job, just a delivery driver job, and then decided to invest in real estate because that was kind of one of my goals. And after I invested, I became an agent and now help people like you watching this to buy or sell some houses. This might get loud with this truck, so I'll stay quiet for a minute. Forgot to record my walk. See what we do down here. Ooh, that trash truck don't smell good. There's a little pub, Kilkenny Pub, good local pub. Pool tables in there and stuff. This backside's a brewery. I'll try to show you the part that we missed. I can also show you from across the street though when we go. Red House Irons. I've never even heard of them. Looks like they're a new place. Got a little, this is like one of the only places in Keene that does sushi. I believe there's another place that's supposed to be opening, but they've said that for months now and it's not open, so we'll see. Here's a little pizza shop that we're coming up. Remember, we're on a side street, so it's not the prettiest looking side street. And that over there is the Colonial. Cool old school theater. I've actually never been in it. I've been here 6 years. Used to have a barber that was under it, and then to the left right there used to be a good coffee shop. Now I go to it all the time, but it's down a road over there. So here's what we missed. We missed the Works. There's a thrift store, Modest Man, good brewing company. Got pizza, Chinese food, burger. Got an empty storefront if you want to open a business. It'd be kind of cool. I can help with that. My arm's getting tired, sorry. I'm trying to hold this motherfucker up. And here we got a little park area type deal. They do a little community events here some weekends. There's usually a hot dog truck over there. New bar over there, I forget what it's called though. Super cool downtown. I think actually in the 1900s, this main street was the widest main street in America. I read that somewhere, I think. Got a little salon. Got this place called Muse. Cool little restaurant. Muse Bistro. Look at that. Cool. It's kind of, like I said, a little dead because I'm coming down here at Monday. Hannah Grimes, bunch of local stuff. They basically sell local people's jewelry and art and really a bunch of stuff. Kind of like a gift store, basically. Little knickknacks. Then Keene also has all these cool paintings around. They're called something murals, but they had them painted probably 4 or 5 years ago now. And there's a whole like mural walk that you can do, and it takes you all around downtown and shows you the history behind them. Fireworks, good place to eat. Got a really cool bar in there. And we got a coffee shop coming up. This is a little tea spot I've never been in, but Shadow and Soul Emporium. I know. And we're getting new, they already have a bar and grill, but they're expanding. There's Prime Roast. Cool little coffee shop. Not my normal one I go to, but still cool. And down here we got the big old circle. And I'll go all the way around. Keep on walking even though I wasn't supposed to. And down here we got, actually the city hall's down here. We also have Luca's, little barbershop, not my barbershop, but a barbershop. It's funny how people get stuck with hairdressers and barbers. You get so attached to them. I've had mine for almost 10 years. Luca's here, another great place to eat. Mediterranean food. City Hall right there. When you come register your vehicle, what the heck's that guy doing? Just backing up the street. Don't want that. Then over here we got Bank of America. It's actually a super cool bank to go into. My broker uses it for their bank, and I go in there when I get closings to help deposit the check. And super cool in there. It's like so high ceilings and just really pretty. Let's see, down here we got big old church. I'll be honest, I don't come do a lot of stuff downtown because I'm busy working all the time, but it is a cool downtown. Got a little center here, little gazebo, some statues in there. They do a bunch of stuff in there. Bunch of protesters too, but hey, I'm just gonna keep it 100% with you. Most of them are peaceful, but still there. Stage, another great restaurant. They have some very good calamari. I know the owner, George, super nice guy. Just helped a buyer buy his old house, so that's kind of cool. Little candy shop here. A couple weeks ago, Keene did the Harry Potter week, so a bunch of local businesses do stuff down there. Then down here we got a courthouse. And then past that ugly brick building is the library, which is actually a really, really nice library downtown. Make sure I don't get hit by a car. I said have my video on, I suppose. There's my barbershop. Gilded Main, best barbershop in Keene. I'm a little biased. Go in there, take the elevator up. I don't see my barber's car though. She's probably not working today. Poorhouse, another good bar. Lots of restaurants downtown, you know, like most of them. Fritz's, another good restaurant. They have great fries, handmade fries. Got Chamber of Commerce. And there's also a yoga studio over here. And hey, that's Emily. I had some scooters coming behind me. Then down here, this just goes down, and there's a bunch of stores down there. You can get to Kohl's, Hannaford's, Dunkin' Donuts, gas. Really everything you need, you can just go down that way. Comic book store, barber shop. Run across the street, don't get hit. Another cookie shop. They have good cookies there. And this is pair of shoes. This is where Jumanji was filmed. There used to be train tracks here. Is that my barber? Yeah, that was my barber. And we got Miranda's on Main. This side is more, I feel like, shops, where that side is more restaurants. As you can see, tons of parking down here. You do have to pay for it, which is kind of a pain in the butt. They try to make it a little bit easier using those online kiosks, but they're still annoying. I feel like I'm making great time. Here used to be an old breakfast spot. They went out of business though. We got a cake shop down here. Another one of those cool murals. They're just kind of hidden everywhere. It's pretty sweet. Got Subway. Such a weird spot for the only Subway in Keene. Got a Yasso. I don't know if they're open. It was a chocolate shop. They got a real estate company, but use me, not them. I'll help you buy their listings. Yeah, Froyo, another barbershop down there. Diner over there. Little corner store here. Kind of cool corner store. They got some random stuff in there though, I'll tell you what. Down here is an old rail trail, and it connects the whole rail trail system in Keene, which is pretty cool. You go that way, as you can see, people riding their bikes. Continues throughout all of Keene. Really cool trail. I run on it a lot, or ran on it a lot. Past tense. Haven't done much running this year. My hand is getting tired. How do people do this? Alright, now here's a jewelry store, and again we're making it to the Colonial, so the food co-op's back that way. That's the part that we kind of skipped, so I'll be sure to show you that. Down here is a big old parking lot, so if on street's filled, you can always park back there. Again, the Colonial, really cool theater. I really should go in there sometime, but again, I don't do much. So here's the other side of the street that we didn't get to film. There's an axe house, axe throwing. That's actually going to be moving into this building, and they're adding some stuff. As you can see, a paint splatter, rage room, axe house, yeah. So they're adding some stuff. There's Bees Tees, cool local screen printing shop. Ted's Shoes, really good shoe store. They actually know what they're talking about. Not the cheapest place in the world, not super expensive, but they'll actually fit you for shoes. It's nice. They actually run. Then we got a Toadstool bookstore right there. I don't know if this person's gonna let me know. Good. And down there, that big old brick building on the left, that's the coffee shop I always go to. Getting Toadstools right there. Got a pizza place over here, good pizza. That's a nice car. This part of the walk's kind of boring. I'll show you across the street. That was the City Tire that we saw. There's another real estate place there. That was my first real estate job I got. Again, use me. Cumberland Farms, you get to have gas on Main Street. There used to be a bar here and a big old building, but had a fire a few years back. So they're supposed to be, I think, rebuilding, but you know, all that stuff takes a while. Back there, you can see that red building. The sign says the Diplomat. That's a cigar bar for anyone that's into cigars. Pretty cool little spot. Really nice vibe in there. Good leather seats to sit in. They have good ventilation, so it's not all smoky as you would think with it being a cigar shop, but it's not bad. This part I'll probably speed up, but I might do a voiceover on. Down here, we're just gonna get going. Across the street there, that big brick building right there is a Gorilla Grill. There's also apartments on it, but Gorilla Grill's a smoke house place, barbecue. They started out of a food truck and then moved a couple kitchens, and now they have their own place, which is really cool. Over there, the big old building, that's the post office. Over here, I don't really know what that building is, honestly. I think it's part of a school. That's a church. That's a school, I think. So I don't really know. But down here we got a museum. Never been there. Main reason I'm walking all the way down here is to show you that the college is down here. Also, you see these rotaries, all these traffic circles. If you're moving this way, just know Keene absolutely loves traffic circles. If you take a right down this road, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. I don't know why they like them so much, but they love them. Then here is the Horatio Colony House Museum. And where that white building is, past that white truck, is where the college starts with all the posts. So I'm not gonna walk all the way down there, but I'll show you down the side street, because it basically takes up like a ton of land over there. I believe this is part of it too. But as you can see, I'll just walk up here. As you can see across the street, that's all the Keene State. Goes all there, just way out. And then I realized I didn't record an outro to the video, so this is the outro. I hope you enjoyed it. It was just a pretty simple walk. I literally just wanted to walk Main Street because I've had requests about doing more local content. So I hope that this was just kind of an easy way to put your feet, I guess, in my place if you're out of state and you're looking to move this way. If you do want to buy in New Hampshire, feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. I will be more than happy to help. And as you can see, I do a lot of video stuff. So I do video showings for out-of-state buyers all the time. I'm super familiar with it and super accustomed to it. So if you want to reach out to me, feel free. And I hope you guys have a good one. I'll catch you next week.